nothing satisfies the teddy bear more than the family platter.
Freddy Krueger done been up in here or something?
Oh, no, man. Freddy Krueger had 4 blades, man. That's only 3. That's Wolverine.
She did! She's the one you want! All right, I was just sitting at home watching cartoons, playing video games with my cousin, and she came in there.
What's going on, hungry black folks? Who wants some non-profit gangster grub? Soul food to save fool's soul. Stick up in broad daylight, that's pretty bold even for this neighborhood.
The 2 DOAs are the robbers.
You gonna cause a scene, man? For $5? $5?
Did Richie give you his number?
Huh?
Because if he did, I'm gonna have to fight him.
Oh, stop.
Anthony Anderson and his ex-wife Alvina have settled their divorce.
This alleged thing that was hanging over your head, what happened with that, though?
I was the first person diagnosed in my family with diabetes.
Anthony Anderson's life? Oh, it's been a roller coaster, all right. The man is known for his role on Blackish, where he plays the lovable Dre Johnson.
I beat you, Pops. In your face. In your face!
But what's really been keeping the tabloids on edge is the mess of scandals, drama, and controversies he's managed to stir up along the way. Let's be real. His career in Hollywood isn't just built on laughs and accolades. Nope. Anderson's name is tied to more than a few jaw-dropping headlines. So how has he managed to stay in the game with all that baggage? Let's dive in. Let's talk about the real mess of Anthony Anderson's life, shall we? Back in July 2004, Anderson found himself tangled up in one of Hollywood's juiciest scandals. While filming Hustle and Flow, a 25-year-old extra came forward with some shocking allegations. She accused Anderson and assistant director Wayne Witherspoon of not just some shady behavior, but full-on sexual assault.
Congratulations, you made it through some drama, man. There was a lot of drama involving you, man. It's like this alleged thing that was hanging over your head. What happened with that, though?
We all knew it was lies from the beginning. Somebody just out to get a fast buck. The court saw it, the people saw it, and here we are sitting today, talking about the positives in life.
Yeah, some chick, you ever met the chick before or no?
She was working on the film or trying to work on the film and, just screamed something that didn't happen.
That's terrible, man.
On me and our assistant director. But, we weathered through the storm. It's unfortunate, man, that, as celebrities, we're targets, with things like that, man. But everybody has a speed bump in life, and that was mine.
Yeah, you read that right. The woman claimed that the two men forcibly stripped her, took explicit photos, and essayed her in a trailer on set. And if that wasn't jaw-dropping enough, a witness came forward saying they heard the woman screaming and saw her running out of the trailer, naked and traumatized, before she was rushed to the hospital. A hot mess, right? But here's the twist. Despite the horrifying details, the case was dropped. Why? Because the judge ruled there wasn't enough evidence to press charges. No trial, no justice, just silence. But let's not kid ourselves. The damage to Anderson's reputation? Done. The whispers followed him around like a bad stench for years. But hold up, because the drama didn't end there. Oh no. In the same year, Anderson was hit with yet another scandal. This time, a woman came forward with a lawsuit from the set of All About the Andersons, the sitcom he was starring in at the time.
My girl left me about 6 months ago in New York. She didn't even have the courtesy to leave me a letter. She emailed me, though.
She accused him of making sexually suggestive comments and advances.
And actor Anthony Anderson, meantime, is denying claims that he assaulted a woman a year ago. The unidentified woman alleges the assault took place after she met Anderson at an event he hosted. A rep for Anderson released a statement to say it said, quote, "It is unfortunate that anyone can file a police report, whether it is true or false." Anthony unequivocally disputes the claim. The accusation comes less than 2 weeks after Anderson received an Emmy nomination for his role in Blackish.
Not as wild as the Hustle and Flow case, but still enough to keep the tabloids spinning. Anderson, of course, denied it all, calling the claims harmful and baseless. But the media wasn't letting him off that easy. The gossip machine was on overdrive, and suddenly, Anderson wasn't wasn't just known for his comedy and charm. He was the guy with a lot of drama attached to his name. The rumors didn't die down anytime soon, and for a while, they overshadowed his career like a dark cloud. Let's take it all the way back to where Anthony Anderson's story began, because trust, this Hollywood powerhouse didn't start on easy street. Born on August 15, 1970, in Compton, California, Anthony grew up miles away from the glam of the industry he'd eventually dominate. His mom, Doris Bowman, had her eyes set on the Hollywood hills too, but at just 17, life handed her a plot twist: single motherhood. Her acting dreams on hold.
My mother always wanted to be an actress, but she was a single mother at 17 and had me.
Her role, raising Anthony. And if you've ever heard him talk about her, you know he doesn't hold back. He's quick to quip that she's a terrible actress.
And another thing, she's a horrible actress. So it's one reason why it didn't happen back then.
Even though she's popped up in a few of his projects.
Look who she got to take Dad Ernest's place. You know she like young men.
But behind the jokes is a whole lot of love. Anthony's always made it clear that Doris's sacrifices set the stage for his success.
For me to sit back and be able to give my mother an opportunity to live her dream, something that she always wanted to do. She put her dreams of being an actor on hold to raise an actor, not knowing that that's what she was doing. And so to be in a position to be like, yo, Ma, you know what? Let's go do you. It's a beautiful feeling, man, and she's enjoying her celebrity.
Then there was Sterling Bowman, Anthony's stepdad, who stepped in and held things down. A steel mill worker turned clothing store owner, Sterling brought some much-needed stability to their lives. They weren't balling, but they made it work. And honestly, that gritty, no-frills upbringing is probably why Anthony's comedy feels so real. He's lived it. As a kid, Anthony found his spark at Hollywood High School Performing Arts Center, where he wasn't just another face in the hallways. Future stars like Benito Martinez, his co-star on The Shield, were part of the same crowd.
Give us a name, somewhere we can look. Maybe you ought to take this out there. Ask around your own house.
But when Anthony set off to Howard University to study theater, life threw him a curveball. Money troubles forced him to leave after his junior year, a tough blow for someone chasing big dreams. Fast forward nearly 30 years, and Anthony made a boss move. Inspired by his son Nathan getting accepted to Howard, he went back to finish what he started. In 2022, he earned his Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from the Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts.
Anthony Anderson, the 51-year-old actor, is proving that it's never too late to go back and get that diploma. Over the weekend, Anderson announced that he graduated from Howard University with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from the Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts, calling this journey 30 years in the making. He credited his son for inspiring him to finish the work. After he was accepted to university, Anthony did walk at the commencement and was handed a degree by Howard alum and its Dean of Fine Arts, Felicia Rashad. So congratulations to Anthony on the big milestone.
Good for him.
From dropping out to walking that stage as a bona fide Hollywood star, that's a full circle moment if there ever was one. Anthony's story proves that you can always rewrite your script, even if it takes a few decades and a whole lot of hustle. Anderson's big break came with the teen series Hang Time.
Nothing satisfies the teddy bear more than the family platter.
Guest spots on shows like NYPD Blue and Ally McBeal.
It's the real me.
Did you tell Mr. Schofield this was a medical condition?
Yes, I did. And he fired me anyway.
His comedic chops landed him feature film roles in Life, 1999.
Right? This steak tastes like butter.
And Kangaroo Jack, 2003.
My Christmas card.
Louis.
Cementing his place in Hollywood. By 2008, he had joined the iconic Law and Order franchise.
Stick up in broad daylight, that's pretty bold even for this neighborhood.
The two DOAs are the robbers.
And his career skyrocketed with the hit sitcom Blackish in 2014.
Did Richie give you his number?
Huh?
Because if he did, I'm going to have to fight him.
Earning him multiple Emmy nominations. But even his on-screen triumphs couldn't shield him from personal drama. Despite a thriving career, Anderson's personal life has been far from picture perfect. In 2018, he faced yet another sexual assault investigation, this time in Los Angeles. Though no charges were filed due to insufficient evidence,
This is just into the Eyewitness Newsroom. The L.A. County District Attorney has announced it will not file charges in a trio of sexual assault cases involving celebrities. The District Attorney's Entertainment Sex Crimes Task Force investigated claims against Anthony Anderson. In the Anderson case, the alleged victim declined to speak with investigators.
the allegations cast another shadow on his public image. Critics questioned his selection to host major events like the Primetime Emmy Awards, with some arguing that his history made him an inappropriate choice. His response? A mix of defiance and humor, brushing off the controversy while focusing on his work. Now, let's talk about Anthony Anderson's family life, which definitely has its fair share of drama. Anderson married his college sweetheart, Alvina Stewart, in 1999, and for a while, they seemed like the perfect Hollywood couple. But we all know that relationships in the limelight aren't always as picture perfect as they seem. In 2015, things took a turn when Alvina filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Ouch! But in true roller coaster fashion, the couple reconciled in 2017 after some time apart, giving us hope that maybe the love was still there. However, just when it seemed like they were back on track, the relationship unraveled again, and in 2022, they split for good.
And me and my wife, we did get separated. You know, we were together 25 years. After being together that long, you know, you realize that the game done changed.
I feel so sorry for Alvina, honey. They met at Howard University, HBCU, and now they breaking up, honey, like common people.
Why you feel sorry for her? What if it's not her fault?
Yeah, it's his fault. Trust me.
Sometimes people grow apart.
They do.
It's been 22 years, and sometimes that, you know, that bi-coastal thing, Anthony's been working nonstop.
Yeah, man.
And you know, the kids are grown. Sometimes, you know, when kids get grown, you look up and go, I don't even know who you are.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
but
22 years, like, damn, that's a long time to be together.
And the divorce settlement? Let's just say it was nothing short of shocking.
Anthony Anderson and his ex-wife Alvina have settled their divorce, and things are looking bad-ish for his finances. Okay, this story's kind of wild. Anthony was ordered to pay his ex $20,000 a month, which is $240,000 a year. But check this out. If his annual income goes over $2 million, he'll have to fork over 20%, which is $400,000 a year. And the more he makes, the higher the payment will go.
But it doesn't stop there. He had to hand over some assets, including a firearm and even their shared cemetery plots. Yes, you read that right. Cemetery plots. So if you thought things were smooth sailing for this couple, think again. It seems their relationship ended with a bang, but not the kind you'd expect. Anthony Anderson and his ex-wife, Alvina Stewart, shared 2 kids.
How old are your own kids now?
My daughter is 21 and my son is 17.
Shut up. All grown up?
Yeah, all grown up. Yeah, wow. And they were babies when I brought them to see you.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were like this big.
Yeah, they were babies.
Oh my God, stop the world. I don't want to get no older.
And let's just say their son, Nathan, is no stranger to the Hollywood hustle.
Are they into theater? Are they one of them?
My son is.
And I am T-Nice. We'll be right by my beautiful co-host side all weekend long.
Now, get this. Nathan actually auditioned to play Junior, his dad's on-screen son, on Blackish. That's right. Anthony's real-life son went for the role of his TV son. Sounds like a made-for-TV moment, doesn't it? Except here's the kicker. Nathan didn't get it.
I've had him on Blackish before. You know, it's crazy. I wanted him to be Andre Jr. on Blackish.
Yeah.
But my son's cool factor, you know, he just has a little too much swag, and I don't know where he gets it from. I sometimes question if he's mine or not. But his swag factor is just off the charts, and we needed him not to be goofy, but just to, you know, just be a nerdy kid, and he couldn't shake that, and so I couldn't cast him, unfortunately.
I love knowing all of this.
Yeah, but then so my son was a little upset. What does he do? He goes out and gets his own television show.
There you go.
Yeah. So he did a year of Richie Rich for Netflix, and now he's moving on to Rev Run show.
The part went to Marcus Scribner, who absolutely crushed it as the quirky, lovable Junior we all know and love.
Appreciating each other.
Dad, are you dying? No, fool.
But hold on. Don't go feeling too sorry for Nathan just yet. He's not sitting in the corner nursing his wounds. Nope. He's out here making moves, landing his own gigs, including a spot on Netflix's Richie Rich as Taji.
Did the air conditioner just cycle on? Abort, Richie!
Richie?
And guess who's front and center cheering him on? Yep, good old dad. Anthony might have snagged a role over his kid this time, but he's Nathan's biggest hype man, always encouraging him to keep grinding and make his mark. Despite the scandals and controversies, Anthony Anderson has managed to stay in the Hollywood spotlight. One area where he's truly made an impact is raising awareness about diabetes, a disease he's been battling for over 20 years, and he was diagnosed at the age of 30.
31, right, Anthony, when you got diagnosed?
30. Yeah, it's I just hit the 20-year mark now.
This isn't just a personal fight for Anderson. It's a deeply family-rooted issue. Both his mother, Doris, and his father, Sterling, were diagnosed with diabetes. Tragically, Sterling lived with the disease for many years undiagnosed and was only diagnosed late in life.
I was the first person diagnosed in my family with diabetes, then my mom, and then we found out my dad had diabetes. And unfortunately, my father was diagnosed late in life, but probably had diabetes over 20 years, undiagnosed.
Unfortunately, by the time doctors caught it, it was too late, and the complications eventually claimed his life.
And we subsequently lost my father to complications from diabetes.
Anderson hasn't let his personal struggles with diabetes go unnoticed. Through his website, GetRealAboutDiabetes.com, he's opened up about the challenges of managing the disease and the importance of early diagnosis, sharing his family story as a cautionary tale.
And that's why the website was created, GetRealAboutDiabetes.com. Go there and get all the information that you can and just talk about it.
He also used his platform on Blackish to talk about the disease and also raise awareness.
He's saying I got diabetes. Aw.
I thought you already had that.
His candid discussions about how diabetes has impacted his loved ones have made him a relatable figure to millions who share similar struggles. But Anderson's fiery personality hasn't just been reserved for health advocacy. When then-President-elect Donald Trump criticized Blackish, Anderson clapped back without hesitation. He defended the show's cultural relevance and its role in addressing complex societal issues, proving once again that whether it's personal or professional, Anthony Anderson doesn't back down from a fight.
Well, see, it's crazy because for the longest time, black families was missing from broadcast network television. You know, there were very few black shows on there. So for Trump to say that, I was like, just look at the landscape of television. Everything on it at that time is white. For me to have a show called Blackish that's dealing with my life and my children and my partner who created the show, Kenya Barris, his wife, his children and all that, because, you know, we feel as if we went from raising a black family to a blackish family.
Fast forward to today, Anderson continues to juggle multiple projects, from hosting game shows like We Are Family with his mother.
What secret celebrity is hidden inside our super sphere?
I don't have a clue.
That's my mama.
Exploring new acting opportunities. His net worth, estimated at $25 million, reflects a career marked by both resilience and reinvention. Love him or loathe him, Anthony Anderson has never shied away from the spotlight, scandals, laughs, and all.